Hello everyone. Today we're going to do packet switcher of SRWE 2 version 7.1.5.10. Packet switcher verify directly connected networks. Here's a addressing table. Objectives: verify IPv4 directly connected networks. Verify IPv6 directly connected networks. Troubleshoot connectivity issues. Background: routers R1 and R2 each have 2 LANs. Routers R1 and R2 each have 2 LANs. Here's a LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 1, and LAN 2. So here, your task is to verify the addressing on each device and verify connectivity between the LANs. The user executive password is Cisco. Privileged executive password is class. Instructions: Part 1, verify IPv4 directly connected networks. Step 1, verify IPv4 addresses and port status on R1. Let's go to R1, CLI, command line interface, enter, password Cisco, enable password class. Go here is the show command with the filter. It's a show IP interface brief. Show IP interface brief, space pipe, space exclude, unassigned. So there are 3 interfaces are assigned IP address. The question B, based on the output, correct any port status problems that you see. Port status problem. So we can see from this output, G000, this interface status is administratively down, protocol down. So we need to fix this issue from down to up by using a command, no shutdown command, to activate this interface. As we know that all the interfaces on the router are in shutdown mode by default. So here, they forget to turn on this interface. So we're gonna fix it. Configure terminal interface G000, no shutdown. Yeah, that's it. We fixed this problem. And we can do some verification. So I use command do show IP interface brief. Okay, here you see G000, this interface status changed to up now. Before it's down, now change to up. So correct, we fix it. Next is refer to addressing table. Verify the IP address configured on R1, make any corrections to addressing if necessary. So let's compare the IP address we configured on R1 with the IP address on the addressing table. Compare one by one. Interface G00, 172.16.20.1. G000, 172.16.20.1. This is correct. G001 is 172.16.20.129. G001, 172.16.20.129, correct. S010, 209.165.200.229. There's the 225. Oh, here's the 225. The 229 is incorrect. We need to correct this IP address on the interface S010. So let's go to interface S010, IP address so 209.165.200.225. Okay, followed by the subnet mask. Here, prefix is /30. So from /30, we can tell the subnet mask is 255.255.255.252. So we fix it, this issue. Next is the display the routing table by filtering the state to start the output at the word gate. So let's go to executive mode. All right, so show IP root space pipe space begin gate. The case sensitive for G is capital gate. All right, question is what is the gateway of last resort address? So look at here, gateway of last resort address. This is the address 209.165.200.226. So look at here, 209.165.200.226. is here. It is the IP address of next hop. Next is the display interface information and filter for description or connected. When using include or exclude, multiple searches can be performed by separating the search strings with a pipe symbol. This pipe symbol with the short vertical line. We use command show interface pipe include description DSC pipe, no space here. CONM. Okay, here. So what is the question? What is the circuit ID displayed? Circuit ID is at the bottom. Circuit ID is BCB 123450001. That is the circuit ID. Next, display specific interface information G000 by filtering for duplex. So show in interface G000 include duplex. Okay, the question, what is the duplex setting, speed, and media type? Duplex setting is a full duplex. Speed is 100 megabit per second. Media type is RJ45. These are the answers. Okay, so step 2, verify connectivity. So now PC1, PC2 can ping each other and do stack server. Let's go to ping PC1, ping PC2. Okay, let's find PC2's IP address. Here, this is PC2's IP address. So ping PC2 should be successful. Success. All right. So ping do stack server. Do stack server has both IPv4 and IPv6 address configured on it. So ping from PC1 to server, we need to ping server's IPv4 address because PC1 has only IPv4 address configured on it. So when we ping IPv4, ping IPv4, IPv6, ping IPv6. So here we need to ping server's IPv4 address. So here IPv4 address is 64.100.1.10. Success. Good. All right, so part 2, verify IPv6 directly connected networks. Step 1, verify IPv6 addresses and port status on R2. R2, let's go to R2. CLI, enter, password Cisco, enable, password class. Okay, here, this show IPv6 interface brief. Okay, show IPv6 interface brief. So question is, what is the status of the configured interface? Configured interface. R2 is G000, there's up, G001, up, S011 up, up. So all these three configured interfaces, the status are up. Okay, so refer to the addressing table and make any corrections to addressing any as necessary. Okay, so let's compare the IPv6 address. Okay, here on R2, G000 is this. We only compare these two numbers. The first three octet number are the same, right? So G000 is 12 dot column 1. G000 12 column 1, correct. So G001 14 column 1. G001 13 column 1. So here the 14 is incorrect. So we need to fix this problem. Next is S011. So 11 column 1. 11 column 1. Yes, correct. So we need to correct the IPv6 address on the interface G001. So configure terminal interface G001. All right, so let's go to here. So I copy this. First, we need to remove the incorrect IPv6 address. Okay. Then configure the correct IP address. So I use up arrow and do some change. Okay. So we need to change 14 to 13. Done. Okay, we fix it. All right. So remember, when we do the IPv6 address correction, first we need to remove the incorrect address, then configure the correct address on it. All right. So because IP address can support multiple IPv6 networks. So if we don't remove the incorrect address, the interface will regard the incorrect address and the correct address as two different addresses. So we need to remove the incorrect one. But the IPv4 address correction is different, is we only need to configure the correct IP address on it. And correct IP address will override the incorrect one. So we only need one step on IPv4 address correction. That's the difference. Next is display the IPv6 routing table. So show IPv6 routes. All right, so filtering commands do not presently work with the IPv6 command. Yes. Next, display all IPv6 addressing configured on interfaces by filtering the output of the running config. Okay, filter the outputs on R2 for IPv6 or interface. It's to show run space pipe space include IPv6 pipe, no space here, interface. All right, so look at question. How many addresses are configured on each gigabit interface? There are two gigabit Ethernet interface, G000 and G001. Okay, the answer is 2 addresses are configured on the gigabit Ethernet interface. Look at here, there's one link local IPv6 address. Begins with FE80. Okay, another IPv6 is GUA address. Begin with 2001. GUA stands for Global Unicast Address. So the difference between these two type of IPv6 address is, the first look at the name, link local. Local means this address is used locally. Link is subnet. So that means the link local, this address is only locally used on the subnet networks. So the communication only happen within the same subnet networks. In other words, this address only communicate with the devices that are on the same subnet networks. So this link local address is not internet routable. But the GUA address, global unicast address, is internet routable. It is the same as the IPv4 public address. So this the difference between these two type of IPv6 address. So next, the verify connectivity. Now PC3 and PC4 can ping each other and the dual stack server. So let's ping from PC3, ping PC4. Let's find PC4's address. So here is the PC4's address, IPv6 address. Copy and the ping. Success. All right, so next is ping server. So this time we need to ping server's IPv6 address. Wait, IPv6 address is here, 100 column 1. Okay, let me change here. Here is 100 column 1. Okay, success. All right, so now let's ping from PC4 to PC3. PC3. Okay, this is PC3's IPv6 address. So ping from PC4 to PC3, ping success. Then from PC4 ping server. Server here is 1. Here is 100. I remember. All right, success. Okay, so verification is successful. So look at the completion status, 100%. That means we perfectly finish this package. So verify directly connected networks. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please thumbs up, subscribe my channel, and share with your friends. See you next time.